Hello guys, what is up? My name is Civil, and today I'll be proud to say that today is the first day I'll be posting on the HeXp YouTube channel, and I'm pretty happy that I will be going on to hopefully post a lot more on this channel, probably once a week, and hopefully I'll become like a familiar face on the channel. So, before I begin this commentary about who I am, I'd like to take a second out to thank Tagatu for letting me post on this channel. It really is an honor that in such a short amount of time I've become a poster on the channel, since I have only been around the community for about 2 months. A little bit about myself is I am a competitive gamer. Anyone that knows me on Xbox or just seen my posts on the forums know that I am a competitive gamer for Call of Duty. I used to team with the community team for HeXp, but I don't anymore, and I'm not upset. It's just it was a fun time while it lasted, and that's probably how I got, I broke into the community, which is pretty awesome. I'm really pumped to be a part of the community, and I'll explain a little later on how. But I'm a competitive gamer. I started competitive gaming March of 2009, which is only about a month after I got Xbox Live, so I do like to jump in the community of competitive whatever I'm doing as soon as I can once I've started something. No matter what it is, I've always been competitive about it, and I'm always going to be competitive with whatever I do. It's just my personality and my play style with, whatever I do. Like I mentioned, I used to play with the HeXp community team, or their official MLG variant team, but that's how I broke into the community. And how I discovered HeXp was I was in a party with a friend. I don't remember exactly which friend, when HeXp Uber joined, and when my friend left, we just kind of talked, and then Motive and Pi, they were looking for a fourth. I didn't know that when they joined the party, and I became a tryout. So they told me I had to go on the website, and I wasn't too excited about that. I'm not really big on, because I've done the community thing before, and I just assumed it would be like other communities, but trust me, I have a lot of respect for HeXp. And this community is totally different. I mean, everyone's doing a role, everyone has a role in the community, and it's really cool that this community functions so well. But one thing I wasn't excited about was going to have to use the forums. Now I use the forums constantly, but when I started, I wasn't, it looked confusing, it looked weird, I wasn't too excited about it. I was just like, I'm gonna have to get over it. But it's not like that. I just went on and went into the forums, and everything just made sense. So I think that this website and this community is just really cool, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Now I'd like to just talk a little bit about my personal self. As far as myself, when I game, I'm a different person than real life. Not really, but when I game, I'm a really competitive person. I don't rage at my teammates, but when we lose, I'm not happy. It's sort of that kind of, I'm not going to scream at my teammates and call them bad and yell. I mean, that just seems kind of discouraging and just a bad teammate in general. But I'm not going to be, peppy. And one thing I am is optimistic after we lose, but it's always kind of a weird optimistic. But other than that, when I'm just sitting in a party talking, I try to be a chill guy. I do have a very talkative sense to myself, but I try to be as chill as possible. I try to be nice with everyone, and if I don't get the same respect back, I just mute the person. It's not a really big deal to me, you know what I mean? And that's pretty much it about myself. I mean, there's not much more about myself I can explain. As far as things outside of Xbox that I really like, I used to play a lot of sports like football. I don't really do football anymore. I'm really into debate, and I'm into comedy. I'm into comedy shows. As a matter of fact, on the forums, I posted the favorite comedian for myself, George Carlin. I find that man just hilarious. If there's someone I want to grow up like, it would be him. He's just an amazing comedian. If you don't know who George Carlin is, check him out. He really is a great comedian. But like I said, that's pretty much it that I could describe about myself. And what I did have intentions on talking about was my own channel, my own personal channel, which will hopefully be in the description somewhere in the bottom bar below. What I do on my channel is I do a lot of commentaries, of course. That's probably the biggest part of my channel, probably about 75 to 80% on what I post. I do occasional tips and tricks, especially when it comes to competitive gaming. And now that I've gotten Camtasia, I'll probably do like a how to join game battle sort of video. And one thing that has become really popular, it's definitely my most popular videos, are my call out videos for each map. I've done only for Black Ops, and now I'm planning on doing a dome one in the upcoming couple of weeks. It's basically where I just highlight parts of the map and show them, you know, some callouts that I use at least. So that has become a big part. I mean, it got around 200 views, and it is definitely one of my favorite things to do because I do like editing, and it takes about 4.5 hours to edit, which I do break up into parts. I don't go full 4.5 hours because that is pretty time consuming, and I'm not really big on that. But other than that, that's pretty much what I post on my channel. Don't feel free to come over and subscribe, guys, because I post a couple times a week. So this was my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Civil. Peace out.